everyone, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Before we get into the reads, I'm doing a little intro this week because I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Now then guys, last week I had a lovely comment on my channel and I clicked on the actual profile picture because the name of the person who put it on, it came under as the Tipsy Tea Oracle. And I was instantly drawn thinking that's somebody who's got their own YouTube channel. So I clicked on the channel and there's a lovely lady on there, and I instantly felt her aura and connected with her straight away spiritually. A beautiful soul, really a beautiful soul. And she sent me a beautiful email. And I replied back to her. And like I say, it's weird how things work sometimes, but I just had an instant connection and I felt, as I say, that the love that she puts out with her own readings. I am asking you, my lovely subscribers, click on the description link below and will you please support this lady? Okay, she deserves more subscribers and definitely more views on her videos. Okay, so as a spiritual friend to a spiritual friend and my lovely spiritual subscribers, it's not going to cost you anything. Just click on the link below and go and show some support and subscribe and view your readings that she's done. She's also got a son, a 12-year-old son that sort of comes in, and she calls them the warm and fuzzies. Okay, and see, he sort of helps her with the tarot readings. Auric, okay, which she calls him. It's a foreign word for the name of Oracle, but she'll explain that on her video when you click it. Okay, she's the expert there, not me. But yeah guys, honestly, I'd be grateful if you could give this lady some support. Septima Samantha, her name. Okay, Septima, unusual name, unusual lady. And as soon as I looked at her, you guys can comment as well, but if you agree with me, but she did say she gets called it quite a lot, and she reminded me so much of Annie Lennox out of the group Eurythmics. Okay, so that was my first shout out, and the other one, I've got another link below, and that is for Falling Star Tarot. She's a subscriber of mine and she comments regularly. I do sort of dip over now and again to have a look at her pick a card channel, and again, if you could show some support there, I'd be grateful. So without further ado, we are going to get into the weekly reads, guys. So my lovelies, we're going to be reading now for the lovely star sign of Libra. We have to sing for Libra. So my lovely Librans, what have we got on the anvil this week for you? In the poetic verse this week, I sort of covered money, love, health, a challenge and your overall energy. So what came out for you was, in money, think big and abundant, even if more's going out the door. In love, start with yourself this week. Self-maintenance is needed for sure. In health, overall, it's a struggle, mentally draining at times. In the challenge, learn to be more confident and learn to walk outside the lines. In the overall energy, something positive is coming your way, and hold on to that old coat that you were going to throw away. I had a vision, that showed me a vision of somebody had got this old winter coat. Okay, and I felt it was a female more so than a male, but it was as though you were sorting out your wardrobe, or you come across this heavy whole old winter coat and you just thought it's had its day. Okay, but there's something that spirit is saying not to throw it away because it's worth a lot more than what you think if you gave it to charity. And I know that we do give things to charity, don't we, you know, because we're doing a good cause, but there's something about holding on to this coat for a reason. Okay, I felt it had sort of like, you know, like a duffel coat has like sort of leather pieces that go across. Okay, I'm not saying it's got the duffel toddles on it, but I just felt it got these leather type, like military sort of fasteners, okay, or bandings down it, okay. But there's something about this coat, it's worth a lot more than being thrown out into the garbage. And it's like to say, do your research on it, because there's a lot of stores on eBay, okay, that sell vintage clothing, and there's that many people look for vintage clothing. It's like to say, don't throw it in the bin, you could make money from that. So I did feel that sort of poignant for just a few of you, okay. So let's get the decks going and see what comes out in the cards this week. And I feel I want to use the mystical moments because I've sort of took a liking to those cards of late. So let's have a look then what's going on. Spirit, can we have the messages for the lovely Libra? What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the message on the table for me, for the lovely Librans. Thank you. What else have we got for Libra? I had that song as well playing in my head when I was sitting doing your poetic words this week, and it was that song by Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time. If you will find me, time after time, time after time. I don't know why the time after time. It was as though I was pulling on somebody's energy. Whether you are let down by somebody time after time, it was that kind of a energy vibe. Or you was just repeatedly going round in a cycle time after time, okay. But for some reason I had that song in my head, Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. So yeah, right then, Libra. Look at this card that comes out first, and it's the 9 of Wands. And I want to say straight away, be proud of the scars you wear. Be proud of how far you've come. And we never forget in life people that do us wrong, the hurts that get inflicted upon us. But we always have to remember to move forward regardless. And this is what I feel this card is bringing out for you this week, Libra. And it's to say, yeah, you've been through it. You've been through the wars, you've got battle scars, you've got hurts, okay? But you are moving forward. That is the main thing. And that's why I've probably picked up on that song as well, Time After Time, because they always say things heal with time, okay. So I feel that is an important message for some of my Librans this week, that over time we do heal, and it's all about moving forward, okay. So we have the Empress coming out next, and this is like to say for some of you, you are being reborn again. You have come out of this one phase. Some of you could have gone through a rocky relationship, had a split with somebody, and it's like to say, you know what, I've grown stronger, I'm a better person, and you get this sense of liberation and born again. I want to say it's like being born again for you, because I feel some of you have been so stuck in this dark energy, okay, and going into the Empress energy, you're moving forward, but it's a new phase, okay. For some of you, only a small minority of you, it can be news of fertility. Somebody or somebody close to you, a family member, could be going through fertility treatment, trying for a child as well at the moment. But the overall energy I feel is this new phase, a new cycle coming out of the hurt process, okay? So we also have the Ten of Wands here. And I always look at the Ten of Wands. In the old traditional cards, it shows a man carrying a load of staffs on his back, but he's nearly got to his destination. But when I look at this card, okay, and this Ten of Wands here, even though you enjoy what you are doing at the moment, and you know, you could be giving pleasure to people in your work ethics, okay, even the good things can bear down on us sometimes, can all be too much, okay? So it's like that old saying of too much of a good thing for some of you, not all of you. But I do feel for the majority, it's like saying you're still hurting yourself. It's like this energy, this false illusion to yourself, okay, that you might sit there and say, well, I enjoy doing this, okay, I'm doing it, sort of thing, but it's playing toll on you without you realising, okay? There's something, an activity where you feel you're enjoying doing it, but really it's hurting you more than you realise, okay? I also want to say about the Ten of Wands is, because she's looking down in this card, she doesn't realise what is actually behind her. She's just looking at what she can see at ground level, unaware of what resources and what is being abundant that is coming in. What you reap is what you sow, so they say. And I just feel for you, Libra, it's a future predictive card to say you've gone the distance, don't give up, because the rewards are coming in. So then we have, oh look, the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful card, okay? And when I look at this card, I always look at the bird as notification, and that's like communication coming in. She's in a happy place here. Money is going to be better for you, okay? You're not going to have to work so hard, Libra. And I look at this at around beginning of August. So your fortunes will change for the better for some of you by August. But there's some communication coming in here, and I feel it could be an apology as well for some of my Librans. It could be an apology where somebody took some information and may have not given you credit for what you did for them or what you gave them, okay? Or it's an apology for what somebody did across you as well. But we'll get some clarifiers on these cards, my lovely Librans, and open the reading up a little bit more. So what have we got for the Nine of Wands? The Empress, the Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. and the Nine of Pentacles. So, all is connected, okay, coming out with the Nine of Wands. And here we've got the autumn leaves, and I feel, as I said, going into August, there's a shift here going for my lovely Librans, okay? All is connected. I look at the green in this card. Okay, there's green on the edge of her dress and obviously where she's sitting. There is something coming in for you, Libra. Winds of change. I always look at this as like winds of change, okay, coming in. I feel she wears red shoes, and I work with colour if you're new to my channel, and it's basically saying where you are at the moment, or where you may be living at the moment, okay, is not going to be where your roots will remain. Winds of change are coming in, and I'm looking around, as I said, going into August, where the universe is going to try and uproot you and move you out of a situation that you are not happy in. So some of you could be in a house at the moment, an apartment, living with parents, okay? It's that kind of a situation where it's okay for the time being, because she's wearing red shoes. It's a warning to say this environment is not 100% right for you in the long term. So the winds of change come out for you because it's affecting your health. Wherever you are at the moment, there's some areas where you live, it could be a noisy atmosphere, you could have noisy neighbours. It's just saying to you, the universe is saying, oh, we're not happy of where you are at this moment in time. It could also mean if you're in a job as well, for those who work. If you're in this situation at the moment, it's just saying, pay notice, because there's change coming in. That's interesting, Libra. So we then go along to treasured memories, coming out with the Empress card, okay? And we've got all these red flowers here that are attached to the hair. But this is sort of red, I go with warning again. And this is your head being filled with things that you need to let go of, okay? Some of you are holding on to a memory here. It's something that you are hoping will change in time. It's memories that you hold close to you, Libra, but they overtake your mind sometimes. And in order for you to be reborn and learn from our mistakes, then as hard as it is, you need to let go of these memories from overtaking your mindset all the time. Things from the past, okay, we hold in that respect as a memory. If they are meant to come back in, they will, but don't let it consume your mind, okay, because it's keeping you from moving on and finding new adventures and chapters within your life, okay? So don't dwell on the past and look to the rebirth here and the future. So with the Ten of Wands, we've got the journey. And the deer in this card shows vulnerability, unsure where you're heading. But it's like to say, don't be fearful, Libra. Do not be fearful where the road is leading you. Don't feel like you can be in control of everything either. And for some of you, because we've had so many roses come up in this reading, then that spiritual link with the name Rose, who is in spirit, comes through for somebody this week. I feel it's a mother in spirit, and she draws close to someone this week who is feeling vulnerable. So, the Nine of Pentacles, we have the gardener. And when I look at the gardener, I look at this with health and also having to visit either a hospital or some kind of centre where you would have to go and get some treatment or counselling or that kind of situation. Hence why the Nine of Pentacles comes out, because I feel this is paid private medical intervention where you need to go and get help in between houses here. Again, this comes in around the end of July going into August, so some of you could be dealing with or helping someone with this situation in order to sort out a health issue. Okay, now when I mentioned the pregnancies at the start of this reading, it could be to do with you are supporting somebody going through a pregnancy. If it's not you, as I said, somebody close to you. So what else have we got going on? What else have we got going on for my lovely Libra? Libra. Let's have a look at what your hidden psyche is hiding this week. Let's get a deck out for that. So warm here in the UK at the moment. But yeah, it's been very nice weather, guys. So what else have we got for the lovely Libras? What do they feel in their hidden psyche this week? Breakthrough. So your hidden spirit deep within you is giving you a foresight here that there is going to be a breakthrough, a transformation coming in for you. And again, I look at the tree here and it's like got that autumnal, you know, where things change colour. So you're going to get a big breakthrough coming through. A big breakthrough coming through. It's coming through, Libra. Around the August time, the start of August, your life is going to transform. And look at the energy of the sun that is coming through in this card. Beautiful reading this week for you, Libra. So let's have a look how the universe sees you this week. How do they see you? What else have we got for Libra? Oh, that's definitely wants to come out. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this card. And the universe has presented this for you, okay? And I'm going with a 13 because that's representing the unlucky number 13 and the things that you've had to challenge, and you have felt like you've been in this unlucky streak, but this is about to change. Look at the colour here, the rainbow that is being produced by the universe, and it's saying it's going to change for you, okay? Going to change for you. And if we add the 1 and 3, it comes to 4. And if we go 4 months from here, June, July, August, September. Okay, so August into September is going to be a really key turning point for my lovely Librans. So let's have a look at your moon phases for this week. Let me just grab the deck. Sorry guys, I think I hit the camera then. Oh, cats have been in. My cats have been in. Let's sort the cards out. Oh my gosh, my mystic cats. Right then. What have we got for the lovely Libra? And it's gratitude. Okay. And it's saying really for you, change is coming in with the 2 and the 3 comes to 5. And support is going to be coming in for you as well. There's a helping hand coming in. That's what I feel for you, Libra. The support around you and guidance. And I want to say you're not on your own, because I feel whoever I'm picking up with, sometimes you feel that you're on your own. And it's like to say you're not on your own. There's always somebody there to give you help and support. Okay, so let's have a look at your animal spirit cards. It's right, when I'm doing my readings, I get sort of downloads coming from spirit, and they're just pulling me back to this all is connected card here. You know, when I said there's something about a place with the red shoes and it's a warning, but they're telling me now, if you've got children in a school environment, it means they may not be happy and changes need to be done there. Question, because they're telling me a child is holding back here and they are suppressing how they are feeling in a school environment. And again, that's going to manifest around the autumn time. It's not going to affect everybody, but just to be mindful, because I've got that coming in and I needed to pass that information on. Okay, guys? So, back to the animal spirit cards. Oh, wow. And we've got the alchemical sign of the unicorn, which is the alchemical sign of the spiritual realms. And then we've got the owl, which is the alchemical sign of air, and it's a knowledge. The unicorn comes in because this is how the universe works. It brings in the spirit energy of the magic of the unicorn. And basically it's saying to you, behind the scenes, Libra, change is being orchestrated. I can never say that word. Orchestrated. Yeah, I'm terrible. Terrible words. But we'll digress. Is that another word? See what I mean? Anyway, moving along swiftly. Yeah, the unicorn is working behind the scenes, and the owl comes in because this is you. Okay, this is your energy, your power, and it's like to say the knowledge that you have gained is so powerful that you can use it to your advantage. Okay, I also want to say, with the knowledge, you will outfox somebody. It's like to say you are more knowledgeable than those trained in a certain subject. And it's like a shocker, really. It's like they don't understand how you know so much, okay? But it's to embrace it and not be, again, fearful of being, I want to say being older than your years. It's as though there's somebody around you, if it's not you, and people are in awe thinking, how can they know so much at such a young age? It's that kind of an energy. Let's have a look at what your spiritual messages are this week. From your loved ones, guides and angels. And somebody's saying that nursery rhyme to me now. And they're saying I used to say this nursery rhyme to when they were small. And I've got a man in spirit, and he would sing that, well, he would say that poem, The Owl and the Pussycat Went to Sea in a Beautiful Green Pea Boat. The Owl and the Pussycat. So for somebody out there listening this week, that nursery rhyme is significant, and it's been given to me by a male in spirit, okay? The Owl and the Pussycat. I've also got, I think it's a middle name. I don't know whether I'm going to say it's in spirit. I don't feel it's here on the earth plane, but I've got the name Edward as well, which is important. Message from afar, okay? Message coming from afar. Expect positive and refreshing news, a great outcome for all. So we've got blue here, and they're saying it's been a very emotional, draining time for you of late, Libra. But it could be somebody you haven't seen for a while, a family member who's been away, and you get communication coming in. But basically it's just saying, it could be that you're waiting on a medical appointment or hearing about something legally, but it's good news, a great outcome for all. So that's a beautiful card to come from Spirit. I'm just going to pull out one from the fairy realms this week. What else have we got for the lovely Libra? You can look, but you will find me time after time. Oh, it's a nice song, that is. It's like dedication of one person who absolutely loves somebody else but doesn't feel loved as much in return. Oh, what have we got here? Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Libra, look what we came in with. All these scars that you were wearing, okay? And the spiritual fairies and angels have brought in emotional healing. And when we had the spiritual card come in, what colour did we have? It was all blue, attached to your emotions. And it is saying, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So, my lovely Librans, please don't forget to go and check out the Tipsy Tea Leaf Oracles channel, beautiful spirit, and the Falling Star Tarot, another beautiful spirit. We're all trying to help each other. We're all trying to send that positive love vibe out. So don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs as well. And until next time, my lovelies, you take care. Bye then.